driving to Wanaka today, delivering some windows. It's about a 7-hour round trip. Beautiful countryside, scenic as fuck. Dead possums everywhere though. Can only travel about 80 k's with this trailer. It's a manual. Not supposed to be driving manuals. I did my license in an automatic. Doesn't matter. I used to drive Evos and shit. You can see in the background windows. Currently working at a steel windows and doors factory as the junior engineer. Got my course finishing next week. Did an engineering course. Likely I'll pass, which I'm pretty happy about. Lots of buses. Yeah, likely I'll pass. I didn't think I was going to pass. It's because I'm not familiar with TIG welding. I am now. Not my specialty. Part of the course you gotta do arc welding, which is stick, MIG welding, which is like an electric feed, and TIG, which is like a hand feed like that. TIG welding is pretty extremely hard. My son almost got suspended from school yesterday. Some guy was picking on his mate. Seems to happen to his mate a lot, and it's his mate with the same name as him. Sal. Sal's mate Sal. Sal was getting picked on at school. So my son Sal stood up for him, punched the guy in the eye and in the stomach and dropped him. Pretty cool. Pretty cool to know he can defend himself. At 12 or 13. Starts college next year. Don't know what the boss would think about me making a video while I'm supposed to be driving. It's all good. Make some content, boy. Make some content. Some beautiful hills around here. Covered in snow. Wanaka and Queenstown are very close to each other. I'm not allowed to drive over the Crown Range though, which is where all the snow-covered mountain pictures are usually taken, just because I got a load on the back. I was going to give up vaping last night. I had an epiphany. I was like, maybe I'll just give up vaping, because I smoked since I was young, but I've given up I've given up like lots of times for like 3 years, 2 years. But recently I started smoking again, and I was like, yeah, this is mint. But then it was making me broke, so I was like, fuck it, I'll go to vaping. So I went to vaping. Vaping doesn't make me as broke. Obviously, being a student, I don't have much income at the moment. Everyone's got options, you know. I've got options. I don't have to be being a broke student. There's other ways out of it. You know, there's always other ways out of poverty. It might be illegal or whatever, but hey, you can't control your legitimacy if you can't control your income. Hey, they had a hikoi the other day. They had a literal song and dance about being normal people. So there's this thing, and it's called a hikoi. Pretty much just a bunch of Maoris gathering together and walking to Parliament. Anyway, they had one the other day, and I was thinking about like why they were doing it. Obviously, like, there were Dutch settlers here. It's been proven there were Dutch settlers here before the Maoris got here. This is New Zealand I'm talking about. There's even like a settlement in, there's an eagle on the roof. Shit, good luck. There's even a settlement in the Riverhead Forest. And the thing is, with anything that predates Maoris, it can't be investigated until after the treaty settlements have been processed. So the Maoris get like a massive payout for colonization, and then you get a massive payout for being colonized, and then history can go back and have a look who was here before them. It doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, they had a hikoi because pretty much the ACT Party was trying to make it law that everybody was equal. And I was like, well, it's not such a bad thing. But someone pointed it out to me yesterday that the rates on which they're marginalized in society, like they have bad house ownership stats, bad prison stats, etc., etc. They just have bad stats across the board, so they need that extra support. But anyway, they had a hikoi. They had a literal song and dance about being made to be equal to every other European. Go figure. It's not like they get that many special privileges anyway. Pretty sombering drive. Lots of big traffic. that's me. I'll leave you with that. My thoughts for the day. Stay safe out there.